You walk into a store just after the holidays, ready to restock your pantry, but instead, you're greeted by empty shelves and barely anything to choose from. Sounds frustrating, right? Well, today, we're uncovering 6 must-have items that you'll wish you'd secured before everyone else swoops in. Stick around, because skipping these now could mean missing out on better flavors, higher quality, and reasonable prices when the post-holiday shopping frenzy kicks off. Let's dive right into the essentials, before it's too late. Number 1, canned tomatoes. You might not think much about canned tomatoes, but trust me, they fly off the shelves faster than you'd expect once the holidays are over. Why? According to international trade reports and supply chain experts, demand for quality canned tomatoes surges after the festive season. People are drawn to their versatility, perfect for soups, stews, sauces, and so much more. But here's the catch. Weather delays, port congestion, and distribution hiccups often lead to empty shelves, leaving late shoppers with fewer options. The premium varieties, like fire-roasted, diced, peeled, or San Marzano tomatoes, are usually the first to disappear. Supermarkets may try to restock, but with transportation bottlenecks and shifting supplier priorities, you're more likely to find generic replacements that lack the flavor and quality you're used to. And let's talk prices. Retailers know the demand spike is coming, and some adjust prices upward right after the new year. Early shoppers not only secure their preferred brands, but also lock in more stable pricing before the inevitable fluctuations hit. Data from past years shows that shelves carrying high-quality imports often empty out within just a few days after the holiday rush. Why the shortage? Seasonal contract lapses with overseas suppliers and delays at Mediterranean ports leave retailers scrambling to find backup stock. And when that backup finally arrives, it's often in plain packaging without the trusted names or premium standards. The good news? You can avoid all this by planning ahead. Look for canned tomatoes packaged in BPA-free steel cans, nitro-sealed to preserve their aroma and freshness, and sorted for consistent quality. Buying early also lets you compare brands, can sizes, whether you're stocking up on smaller 14-ounce cans for single meals or larger 28-ounce ones for batch cooking, and ensures you're getting exactly what you need without settling for subpar alternatives. Online shoppers, take note, even e-commerce platforms face their own post-holiday inventory struggles. Warehouses reorganize stock and deal with delayed shipments, so don't count on getting your favorite canned tomatoes delivered at the last minute. If you're shopping online, it's no different. The best canned tomato options tend to sell out quickly there too. Those who plan ahead can lock in their purchases well before these seasonal disruptions hit. Waiting until the rush often means turning to smaller specialty retailers, where prices are steeper, shipping takes longer, and product reviews might not always be reliable. Here's an insider tip. Some supply coordinators strategically import exclusive batches of premium tomato products early in December to prepare for the January demand. But if you wait too long, you'll likely find a much smaller selection, sometimes just basic crushed tomatoes in brine. Gone are the days when you could carefully analyze origin certifications, packaging, or brand quality. Shopping in advance spares you from the chaos of crowded aisles, limited stock, and scattered displays. Plus, you might even catch year-end promotional pricing or bundle discounts that disappear after the holiday rush. Number 2, specialty coffee beans. If you're a coffee lover, listen up. This one's big. January is notorious for creating a surge in demand for specialty coffee beans. After all the gifting over the holidays, people start restocking their personal coffee supplies. But they're not settling for the usual. They're after single-origin beans, limited batch roasts, and unique flavors. This post-holiday coffee craze often leaves shelves empty of the most sought-after beans. Why? Shipping schedules from Central and South American farms face delays due to harvest cycles, customs holdups, and workforce rotation. Small batch roasters, known for their attention to detail, can't always scale production fast enough to meet the sudden demand. Gourmet aisles and specialty coffee shops might run low on high-quality options like natural processed Ethiopian beans with floral notes or honey-processed Costa Rican beans with sweet, fruity undertones. And just like canned tomatoes, waiting until the new year can mean higher prices. Currency shifts, political disruptions, and export permit issues often drive up costs unexpectedly. Add to that logistical challenges like container shortages or port strikes, and suddenly, your favorite morning brew feels a lot more out of reach. But early shoppers have the upper hand. Specialty coffee often comes in valve-sealed, nitrogen-flushed bags, designed to lock in aroma and freshness. These buyers get to leisurely browse roast dates, tasting notes, and origin stories, ensuring the best beans for their pour-over, espresso, or cold brew. Meanwhile, those who wait might find themselves stuck with older roast dates or ambiguous blends that don't quite hit the mark. Even online platforms experience the post-holiday rush. Popular micro-roasters often impose purchase limits or sell out quickly during flash sales. So, if you're serious about your coffee game, planning ahead is your golden ticket to the perfect brew. Early buyers avoid the digital chaos that often hits specialty coffee websites after the holidays. Limited edition lots, sourced from peak harvests, are gone in a flash and might not reappear for months. Coffee plants in certain regions yield their finest beans only during specific seasons, which means some unique flavor profiles, like a bold, fruity natural Ethiopian or a rich, honey-processed Costa Rican, might vanish until the next cycle. Acting now ensures you're enjoying coffee from its peak moment, not a generic replacement. Specialty beans go through meticulous grading, careful cherry selection, and artisan roasting, offering a superior experience compared to everyday blends. After the new year, shelves shift toward mass-market options with less transparency, while store managers reorder standard blends to meet demand. Those who plan ahead can lock in beans from farms renowned for consistent cultivation practices, ethical grower partnerships, and that perfect balance of moisture and roast. Buying early also saves you money and hassle. Pre-holiday deals often include bundling discounts, allowing you to try multiple origins without breaking the bank. By securing your stock now, you're not scrambling later to overpay for dwindling options. Plus, stable shipping conditions ensure your coffee arrives fresh, with intact valve-sealed bags that lock in aroma and prevent oxidation. Once your beans arrive, you'll have time to store them properly. Airtight containers in a cool, dry place for the ultimate brewing experience. Number 3, premium olive oil. Now let's talk olive oil. This isn't just a cooking staple, it's a culinary cornerstone. High-quality olive oil, especially premium extra virgin varieties, relies heavily on precise harvest timing, expert pressing methods, and proper storage. But here's the catch. After the new year, demand skyrockets and supplies dwindle fast. When the holidays end, many people restock their kitchens with fresh ingredients, including olive oils with distinct regional profiles: Italian, Greek, Spanish, or Californian. And the first to vanish? Cold-pressed, unfiltered options bottled shortly after harvest. Import logs and trade data show that transport delays at European ports, winter storms, and customs holdups slow shipments, limiting the availability of freshly harvested oils. Early buyers avoid this crunch and ensure they're getting oils with peak freshness, rich aromas, and nuanced flavors, whether it's fruity, peppery, grassy, or buttery. There's also a pricing advantage to shopping early. Premium olive oils typically maintain stable prices before the January rush, with occasional year-end deals or bundled offers, including specialty vinegars or gourmet salts. Waiting too long, though, can leave you stuck with mass-market blends made from older harvests or oils of questionable origin. Early shoppers enjoy full shelves brimming with variety, different regions, cultivars, and flavor profiles to explore. For example, Arbequina offers a buttery, mild taste, while Koroneki packs a punch with its bold, peppery notes. By early January, however, that variety is gone, and options become much more generic. Buying ahead also guarantees quality. Premium bottles often include harvest date stamps, acidity measurements, and batch codes to verify their origin and freshness. Latecomers might only find oils with vague labels and uncertain pressing dates. Industry insiders warn that to meet demand, some suppliers resort to blending older oils, compromising flavor and quality. By purchasing early, you secure oils bottled under strict quality controls, ensuring your kitchen is stocked with the best for cooking, marinating, or drizzling. Proper storage, cool, dark conditions with well-sealed bottles helps preserve that liquid gold, so you'll enjoy it long after the holiday frenzy. Let's keep the momentum going with number 4, imported spices. The world of spices is a delicate balance, and after the holiday season, that balance is often disrupted. Global trade statistics reveal a predictable squeeze on spice supplies in early January. Containers carrying premium-grade saffron threads from Iran, smoked paprika from Spain, or fragrant cardamom pods from India face delays at congested ports. Seasonal worker rotations and logistical bottlenecks further limit what makes it onto store shelves. Waiting until the post-holiday rush often means compromising on quality and selection. Specialty merchants who curate unique spice blends, like citrusy Sichuan pepper or heirloom chili powders, sell out quickly as more shoppers aim to elevate their cooking game in the new year. By purchasing in December, early buyers gain access to peak inventory when spices are at their most vibrant, aromas strong, colors rich, and flavors robust. Acting early also allows you to make thoughtful choices, comparing grind sizes, whole or ground, selecting proper packaging, like airtight tins or UV-resistant glass, and ensuring origin certification. Late shoppers are often left with generic blends lacking authenticity, while early planners enjoy spices that bring regional flair to their dishes. A deep, smoky paprika or a bold cumin seed can transform a meal, but only if it's fresh. Price is another key factor. Currency fluctuations and unpredictable weather can disrupt harvests and cause sudden price hikes. Importers renegotiating year-end contracts might raise costs, with some rarer spices seeing 30 to 40% markups. By locking in your spices before these changes take effect, you secure stable pricing and uninterrupted access to those hard-to-find gems. Once your spices arrive, proper storage is essential. Airtight containers, clear labeling, and a cool, dry environment keep your collection fresh and potent. Whether it's ultra-fine cinnamon quills or rare fenugreek leaves, early buyers have the advantage of organizing their spice racks with precision. After January, freshness and variety are harder to come by. Spices exposed to fluctuating warehouse conditions lose their intensity, leaving late shoppers with underwhelming options. Researching reputable importers ahead of time ensures you're buying top-tier products. Authentic saffron might come with lab-tested purity certificates, while certain smoked paprikas carry protected designation of origin PDO credentials. These high-quality offerings often vanish quickly, leaving generic substitutes in their wake. Acting early also gives you the luxury of experimenting with unfamiliar spices at your own pace, exploring new flavor profiles without the stress of scarcity. By planning ahead, you'll have a spice cabinet brimming with vibrant, character-rich seasonings ready to amplify your daily cooking. Whether it's a sprinkle of sumac on a salad or a pinch of cinnamon in your morning oatmeal, you'll be prepared to elevate your meals with complexity and flair. Number 5. Artisanal chocolate bars. For chocolate lovers, the new year can spell disaster if you're not prepared. Artisanal chocolate bars rely on limited cacao bean varieties, single estate sourcing, and meticulous tempering techniques. After the holiday season, demand for premium chocolate skyrockets as consumers seek indulgent treats beyond the standard supermarket offerings. Reports from boutique chocolate makers, specialty retailers, and subscription services reveal a predictable post-holiday frenzy. Popular single-origin bars, exotic flavor combinations, and bean-to-bar creations fly off the shelves, leaving behind only mass-market options. If you wait too long, you may miss out on the unique notes of a Venezuelan Criollo bean or the citrusy snap of a Madagascar cacao bar. When it comes to chocolate, waiting until after the holiday rush could leave you with nothing more than generic, sugary options. Artisanal chocolate bars are crafted with precision, often relying on single estate cacao, small batch production, and complex fermentation timelines. These chocolates are anything but ordinary. They feature nuanced flavor profiles like fruity, floral, or earthy notes sourced from meticulously managed cacao orchards. Early December is the golden time for chocolate enthusiasts. Shelves brim with single-origin bars from cacao-rich regions like Madagascar or Venezuela, limited-release harvests, and creations enhanced with specialty inclusions like freeze-dried raspberries or roasted nuts. Post-holiday, these treasures vanish, replaced by mass-market blends, lacking the richness and complexity true chocolate connoisseurs crave. Craft chocolate brands take pride in their production process, detailing roast profiles, fermentation methods, and cacao percentages. Early buyers have the advantage of exploring these options, comparing inclusions, and selecting wrappers that showcase direct trade credentials, an assurance of ethical sourcing and high quality. By acting early, you can savor chocolate bars at their peak, free of bloom or surface imperfections, and store them in stable conditions for long-term enjoyment. Market researchers reveal that New Year's resolutions often drive demand for premium chocolate as consumers opt for quality over quantity. Distributors, however, are slow to restock because skilled makers operate on a small scale. Delays in cocoa shipments further compound scarcity, especially for micro lots sourced from small cooperatives. For those who plan ahead, online platforms in December are a treasure trove of options, complete with tasting guides and origin stories. Securing your artisanal chocolate early not only ensures access to rare, high-quality bars, but also allows for a leisurely tasting experience over the months. It's an opportunity to explore the craftsmanship from bean to bar without the frustration of empty shelves or rushed decisions. Number 6. HighGrade baking flours. If baking is on your agenda, premium flours are a must, and December is the best time to stock up. Specialty baking flours, such as extra fine pastry flour, stone ground whole wheat, or heritage grain blends, are hot commodities. Once January arrives, the surge in culinary experimentation wipes out these niche products, leaving latecomers with only basic all-purpose flour on the shelves. High-grade flours are not created equal. Their unique properties, protein levels, grind textures, and gluten characteristics are tailored to specific baking projects. Whether you're crafting flaky pastries, rustic breads, or artisan pizza dough, these flours deliver superior results. Post-holiday, milling schedules slow down, and logistical challenges make it harder to restock fresh flour varieties. Early buyers enjoy access to freshly milled flour at its flavor and performance peak. Ancient grains like spelt, einkorn, and emmer add depth to baked goods, while finely milled low-ash flours create delicate crumb structures, perfect for pastries. Waiting too long risks settling for older bags exposed to fluctuating warehouse conditions, which can subtly affect your baking outcomes. Packaging is another crucial factor. Vacuum-sealed or nitrogen-flushed bags, craft paper sacks with moisture barriers, and resealable pouches are designed to maintain freshness. Early December shoppers can choose from a variety of sizes, ensuring they have the right quantity for their projects without risking waste or spoilage. By planning ahead, you can stock your pantry with premium flours that elevate your baking, guaranteeing perfect results even after the rush. Whether it's a golden croissant or a hearty loaf, your creations will showcase the quality that only the best flours can provide. When it comes to baking, the right flour can make all the difference. Specialty flours, like stone ground whole wheat, extra fine pastry flour, or heritage blends, are prized by bakers for their unique textures, flavors, and handling properties. However, these premium flours often disappear from shelves as January sparks a baking boom, fueled by New Year's resolutions and online recipe trends. Buying in December ensures access to a diverse selection of flours, from chestnut or blue corn masa to heirloom rye blends, often available during seasonal promotions. Many mills produce these in limited batches tied to harvest cycles, meaning they might not reappear until the next year. Post-holiday, delayed buyers face bare shelves or must settle for generic, mass-market flours, limiting creativity and results. Why shop early? Early shoppers enjoy several advantages. Better selection, premium flours vanish quickly as demand surges. In December, shelves are stocked with niche grains like spelt, einkorn, or emmer, enabling bakers to experiment with flaky croissants, chewy sourdough, or crispy pizza crusts. Fresher stock, flour at its peak, freshly milled and well packaged, performs better in baking. Post-rush, remaining flours may be older, exposed to fluctuating warehouse conditions, or less consistent in quality. Enhanced storage. December buyers have the luxury of transferring flours to airtight containers, labeling purchase dates, and setting aside small test batches to verify quality. This proactive organization minimizes waste and ensures consistent baking performance. Certain mills offer limited edition blends, such as rye with a tangy edge or ultra-fine pastry flour, ideal for delicate cakes. By purchasing early, you secure ingredients that deliver flavors and textures impossible to achieve with generic alternatives. Historical trends also show that tight freight availability and wintry road conditions can delay restocks in milling regions, making early acquisition even more critical. In December, e-commerce platforms often feature discounted bundles combining multiple flour types, encouraging bakers to experiment. For example, pairing bread flour for structured loaves with pastry flour for cakes and rye flour for artisanal breads enhances versatility. These deals typically vanish post-rush, leaving fewer options and higher prices. Early purchases also support stable pricing, insulating you from potential markups once scarcity sets in. A well-stocked pantry equipped with high-grade flours enables bakers to tackle ambitious projects throughout the winter. Instead of scrambling for supplies, you'll have the freedom to create extraordinary baked goods that stand apart from mainstream attempts. Whether it's crafting perfect croissants, hearty sourdough, or a tangy rye loaf, your ingredients will support creativity and consistency. By analyzing trends, milling schedules, and logistical challenges, it's clear that December is the ideal time to stock up. Don't wait until January when the shelves are bare, the prices are inflated, and freshness is uncertain. Acting early ensures you're prepared with a diverse and high-quality flour selection, ready to elevate every baking endeavor to perfection. Don't let January's rush leave you scrambling for the best ingredients. Stock up now to secure premium flours, spices, and other essentials while supplies last. For more tips on preparing your pantry and staying ahead of the curve, subscribe to the channel and check out our